Welcome to the Emily Otto Show, business coaching for rebel healers, priestesses, and other witchy women. This podcast will give you the tools to help you build and scale your online healing business so you can help more people and make more money. My goal is for you to enjoy your life and business with plenty of time for pleasure and play. I am over the moon delighted you're here. Let's start today's episode. Hello. Welcome to the second episode of the Emily Otto Show. I've been really thinking about what the heck to do for a second episode and what's really going to help you most, right? Because if you're listening to this, you're a self-identified healer, priestess, witchy woman who wants to help people. The money is something you want, something you crave, but it's with a purpose, right? It's not just about the money. It's about helping people, paying your bills, and enjoying your life. And I think that so often in business, it can come off as there's only two paths. The first one is work for a corporation or start your own business and struggle and hustle and have it feel icky, sticky, and gross, but you make money. You hate your life, but you make money. That's road number one. Road number two is you're lazy, you enjoy your days, you're hanging out with your kids in the sun, but you're broke. And there's only these two paths. And I would like to present the very real reality and argument that there are way more paths than this. And my favorite path, and the one that I have chosen, and the one that my clients are actively choosing, is a pleasurable, joy-filled business that they work in 20 hours or less a week that gives them tons of time for tromping through the woods and snuggling up on their babies, their dogs and cats and partners, and enjoying the shit out of this wild and precious life. And I didn't know that that was possible when I started my business. I worked in corporate America for 15 years. The most money I ever made there was, I think my salary was $102,000 as a senior technical recruiter for IBM, a 300,000 person global company with so much bureaucracy. It made me want to puke every Monday morning. So anxious, so stressed out. I'm pretty sure that's what caused a tumor in my parotid gland, non-cancerous. I got it removed between Cedars open heart surgeries. Do not recommend doing that. Anyways, my point is there can be this idea that we either have to work in corporate America and it sucks and it's struggly and it's stressful, or we have to be a broke healer, and that those are the only two paths. And I want to present this option that you get to have good boundaries, enjoy your life, and have a business that actually lights you the fuck up, that you actually love, with clients that you adore, that you can't wait to get to talk to and serve and support. That makes you good money. Now, what does good money mean? It's different for everybody. But after a certain level of education, connection, privilege, training, I do think we can make what we want to, which is annoying and fabulous and interesting, right? So maybe for you, plenty is $3,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, whatever it is, you get to. And you don't have to struggle and work your ass off and bypass your own boundaries and hate your life in order to get there. You don't have to create a tumor in your body to get there. And this was the thing that took me a full year of one-on-one business coaching and another 6 months in a mastermind to really unwind. And I'm still unwinding it day to day. I still caught myself in the thought, oh my gosh, if I want $1 million business, I'm going to have to hustle and work really hard and it's going to have to suck. I caught myself in that just last week. And I thought, wait a second, Emily, you thought that to get to 6 figures as a mom of tiny children. And guess what? You didn't have to do that. And that's what I thought leaving corporate America. I settled myself in for the fact of, well, I'm going to have to work really hard struggle and run up the mountain. In the Midwest, we say there's this adage of, oh, we had to walk uphill in the snow both ways to get to school. And that's really what I thought it was going to be like. I thought, I'm going to make $40,000 a year and that's it. That's it. That's going to be it. And that's my life. And I'm just going to have to reduce all of my expenses and live off of my husband's income and do side hustles and not send my kiddo to daycare because I can't afford it. And that's it. And then I started shaking that and saying, wait, I don't want that. I don't want that. I love having my kids home with me. And I love my business and getting to have adult conversations and helping people with their business. So I started by sending Cedar to daycare 2 days a week and then 3 days a week. And my son Rowan has been home with me for the last year of his life. And his amazing grandmother has watched him 2 days a week here with me so I can breastfeed him and so I can work with my incredible clients. And I was doing the numbers this week. I had 2 side gigs until I hit my first $5,000 month in business. 2 side gigs working for 2 different businesses. My friend Carla's amazing branding business. And I worked for a company that was helping Google my business and doing research with people across the country. I made $25 an hour at both positions, and I kept them to pay for daycare while I built my business. And I threw so much spaghetti at the wall, you guys, trying to figure out what was going to work, what the heck was going to work, what was going to move the needle. And I'm going to share this with you in the show notes, my free ebook, because this concept and this practice is what made my first $1,500 month. And it was getting in front of someone else's audience. Okay. So there's 2 major ways of networking. There's shouting into the social media void. A lot of us like to do this. A lot of us don't like to do this, but see it as the only way. Like, I guess I just got to do the social media thing until it works. And so they're shouting into the void again and again and again and hoping maybe one day the damn void is going to echo back and shout at you. And it does work, but it takes a lot of time and energy and consistency over time, saying the same things again and again and again and again, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Insight Timer, Clubhouse. It's presence and speaking your words again and again, consistency over time. And this other path of getting in front of other people's audiences. So void versus OPP, other people's OPA, other people's audiences. Okay. What I love about doing marketing in front of other people's audiences is that you are borrowing that person's know, like, and trust factor. So in marketing, people basically are trying to get to know, like, and trust you so they can decide whether or not your work is for them at that time. This has been true since the dawn of selling things. Okay. This has been true since the first person sold something they made to the person down the street. Whether you're a blacksmith, a cobbler, a butcher, you had to know, like, and trust them to be interested in purchasing their product or service. Okay. So getting in front of other people's audiences, OPA. And the ebook I'm going to drop you today, please, please, please use it. Go use it. Go make your first $1,500 month, or go try a new thing in your business if you're already making that. It's a $25 webinar in front of other people's audiences. And the person you're doing the webinar for gets that income, the $25 for the webinar, no big deal. And you get the opportunity to talk with these incredible people that are coming to listen to you, to learn from you, and potentially to work with you deeper, further, for a higher investment level over time. And so then it's all about following up, offering them free sessions to talk with you to see if it's a good fit. And then following up and making a business practice out of the follow-up. You get to have a pleasurable, joy-filled business in less than 20 hours a week, making 6 figures if you want to. I do not work more than 20 hours a week. My evenings are sacred family time. My weekends are sacred family time. I shut off the apps on my phone on Friday night and I turn them on Monday morning. And you get to do that too. You do. And I want to help you do it. Thank you so much for listening for the second episode. Stay tuned for more. We have a contest happening right now. Please share this episode with all of your friends that might benefit from it. Please give us a review. Let me know what you think. Send me an email at emily@otto.com. Share this for fabulous prizes. I am giving away a one-on-one coaching session with me. I am giving away 2 group coaching sessions. You will get immediate access to my bundles for sharing. Go update it on my website. There's a podcast page. Go over to that. You can access the document to put your name in with the shares, where you shared it and when. I'm going to trust you because we're getting to know, like, and trust each other. And please, please, please help me help more rebel healers, priestesses, and witchy women. Take care. That's it for today. Share this episode with other rebel healers so they too can make more money and deeply support their people. Join my free Facebook group at Business Coaching for Rebel Healers with Emily Otto, and stay tuned for next week's episode. XOXO.